What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to. Let's see. Let's see how this sounds. This sound all right? Or this sound much better? I think this might sound better. Let me know one or two after I push the little clicky clacky thing. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Soft Sports. If you're not familiar with Soft Sports is a Houston, Texas Homer network. Means we're talking all sports, but only Houston, right? And I haven't been talking all sport. And the Rock has been playing. I ain't been having. He's coming down. I'm saying, they got this shit done. Can't go to everybody. Everybody. Anyway, don't even pay no attention to that shit. Just there we go. I don't know, popcorn kernels. What's the motherfucking name? It's your boy Ed Honcho. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope life is treating you good. If you are a Texans fan, don't even respond to that. So it is what it is. But let's see what we got joining us. Y'all know how we do. Sauce Nation roll call. Hey, shout out your side with pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, if you're not from the greater Houston area, well, that's unfortunate for you. But I guess you can still be a Texas fan. I guess I can still send a little bit of digital love in your direction. So drop that in the chat. Um, Had a slight delay, so I apologize to all of you who were here on time. We had a little bit of a hiccup, but let's be honest, there's not a whole lot to talk. I mean, there's a little bit to talk about, but as long as we're dealing with I don't even want to call them General Mills no more. Let me come up with something new because we creative over here. They be stealing the sauce and then running with it. Uh, Malto Meals. We started that too. Well, we'll go with Malto Meals because he's very generic. As long as that dude is still in the driver's seat, nothing is possible. Like y'all heard the phrase, anything is possible. Anything is possible. No, nothing is possible when you have fucking General Davis, Malto, David, whatever, who knows what the dude's name is. Mills. But I see Miles Yak, Lorenzo Brickfa. Brickfa, good to see you. Glad that you returned. I'll be looking forward to seeing you after in the post game show, which I'm not looking forward to, but we're gonna do it. JPJ, what's the motherfucking deal? T Real, Texans boy, what's the motherfucking deal? Appreciate the super sauce, super chat, love Houston Texas talk. Say local media weak as fuck, bunch of pussy talk smack to O'Brien after he's gone. Shout out to all those who didn't wait for that text. Oh, been telling y'all, man, Houston media is whack, bro. Like that's why I say I don't consider myself media. I'm a fan talking to fans. Around here players fuck up. Your opinion matters. Just as much. I care about y'all's opinions and thoughts more than I care about anything coming out the fucking media. I don't give a fuck about Texans or Houston media, period. Because they're all pussy. Like Houston media shows, because this is why I like that's your representation of your city. Like if you're from Houston and y'all support the local media, that's why I tell you, man, support the independent people. Like not even if it ain't the song. I don't care if you don't like the song. Like I don't give a fuck. Like there's plenty of other channels that you go check out. I used to plug a lot of them in the thing below, but I'm at this point in the sauce. Ain't showing the sauce love. It just is what it is. But there's lots of good folks doing what they're doing, right? So check them out. It might be more your taste. You might not be soft sports flavor. You might need happy-go-lucky content 24/7. Even though these niggas trash. I've checked out some other videos and some stuff throughout the week. I was just like looking at the preview and something. I see motherfuckers still like people. The tips are bad. We're not really that bad. It's just it's like shut the fuck up, bro. We are trash right now. But yeah, more big pussy. Like that's the thing. They showed that as soon as O'Brien got fired, everybody, everybody from the paper people to the fucking radio people, everybody all of a sudden had a Bill O'Brien story. He said this and he did that. He said, bitch, what the fuck? You think Bill O'Brien is fucking Debo? Yeah. And when he come here, I'm gonna be quiet. When you get fired, I'm gonna be talking again. Like that's what I say. These are the people that represent your city. These are the people that represent your sports fan. Like again, a lot of them very knowledgeable. A lot of them lacking testosterone. The fucking female reporters and people commentators are harder than a lot of these dudes. These dudes are not managed at all. It's like it's very few and far between. That's why I don't listen to the radio. That's why I don't read the Quran. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all see me get a picture from somewhere, like on the fucking thumbnail, I got that off Google. I did not read that fucking art. Like it's a waste of time. Like it's this fucking, and we're gonna get to the game, right? We're gonna get into it. Now, shout out to Asman. He sent me on a tirade Like Houston media is trash, bro. It really is. But you know who we have to blame for that? It's Houston fans, because y'all accept this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about the sauce. Sauce, we a different breed. But I see it all the time. That's because I see you see it. Y'all see it in the chat when people come in here. Oh, what are you saying? What you're saying about the Texans? You know, the fuck up. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you're trash. Like, Texans media is if this was like politics, I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna go there because then y'all gonna have me on some damn conversation. But anyway, like, it's pussified. Like, it's a bunch of bitch ass niggas, and you tell them, I said, tell them Hunter called you a bitch ass nigga. I might not have named him directly, but yeah, I said it. Fuck it, all of them. Like, because they all want to fit in. Like I told y'all the other day, I don't care about appeasing none of these fucking organizations. I don't want to be an employee of any of these organizations. I don't want to be an employee of anybody. I fuck with the people. This is the conversation for the people. That's why y'all get to call in and say what the fuck y'all want to say. And it truly express, because the fans make all this, like, none of these motherfuckers would be employed. None of these people would have anything to talk about, say so, or anybody to talk to if it wasn't for y'all, the fans. And so the fans don't realize the power that they have, but they keep accepting a lot of trash. And they don't realize, like, because this is how the media's been for so long, they don't realize that they're accepting trash. The power is in the hands of the people, like the fans. But the fans, for the most part, sit here and accept it. They accept it from the fucking Texans and the organization from the upper levels. And like I say, it's not shitting on Cully. Um, I'm giving serious leeway. And it's not even about the cheap t-shirts and old premium t-shirt players we got. It's just the sports culture in this city as a whole. This is why we get treated this way by the national media. This is why our local media is ass. This is why we don't get any respect on the major scene. And this is why the football franchise lease has not done shit in 20 years, because the fans will sit there and accept it. You got those same familiar old plastic surgery faces that they show super fans every fucking Sunday, right? And yeah, like, and they show these motherfuckers like, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Like, as y'all can see this week, there was a lack of sauce. One, there was some other stuff going on that I had to tend to, personal matters, but two, it was like, and when I got done with that, I was like, I didn't have the juice to talk about these trash ass niggas. But anyway, let me finish the shout outs. I went on a rampage for 10 minutes. I ain't even done all the shout outs. So you should have known they was going to act tough after he lost, even though most stuff about the whole time. Ray, what's the motherfucking deal? Corey Jackson, Jers, Herb got it. What's the motherfucking deal? Purple Drink, what's the motherfucking deal? Trill Dudes, it's just Sway, DK Taylor, DeAndre, stop the nonsense. He does not. If he's Money Mills, he's counterfeit money. He's fed. He's fraudulent. Like, the dude is not authentic until proven otherwise, right? Until otherwise. But you told me this was legit. You told me before the game, Brickman is going down, and it's ooh, woo, 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 woo. And he gonna show up today. Y'all gonna, after the stream, y'all gonna be Team Money Mills, and nowhere to be found. You disappeared. And then you came back later on in the comments. I'll give you that. But that boy was ass. Ass. He better not be wearing no goddamn Kobe nothings. So we're gonna come back from the grave and haunt that nigga all game. Let me see. Scrooston. Naveed, my man, what's the motherfucking deal? Front runner. Let me see. I need Davis Mills to throw for under 162.5. It's gonna happen. They also got a Casario with extra Mills and needs many weapons he can get. Cut Miller, who was the only one to catch it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get on that. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I forgot to jot that down. I'm gonna talk about some little things. Ouijaville, oh, God damn it, Ray. Tisha, how you doing, Miss? It's good to see you. I hope all is well with you. Always good to see you, Mrs. Smith. Shanti, why are you unfortunate? I have no idea. I might have been in my little rant and I might have missed it. But here's my deal, right? Here's my thing. Yeah, and I know you get rid of Miller for old ass Amendola. Was still out of there, if I'm not mistaken, but hey, whatever. Yeah, that's the move. I guess, old premium t-shirts. My deal is this, bro. It's just like, either way it goes, you see the significant decrease. And then again, it's not Tyrod's fault, it's nobody's fault. Injuries happen, right? Injuries happen. And I said it before that This is a team sport. Everybody knows football's a team sport. You got 11 motherfuckers out there. They got to work cohesively. One motherfucker fuck up, it could ruin everything for everybody, right? But people tried to blame the O line. They tried to blame the talent, and everything around Mills last week. When this is the same guys that Tyrod was using and was the most efficient quarterback in the league for the game and a half. And then you got this kid now. What is this now? 3.5. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this will be 3.5 games. So 2.5 games. What? Not putting up anything. You got what? One tub, if I'm not mistaken. 4 interceptions. What's his name? Mac only had what 4 in the last 2 games. He's so Mills is already ahead of that. It's just the dude is not it, and there's people I don't understand why still came from. I've seen some people convert and be like, all right, yeah, he's not what we thought. I was on to give him a chance train, and I gave him a chance, and you don't go out and put up probably the worst statistical game in Houston Texans history. I mean, biggest blowout, worst stats. I mean, just since its inaugural season. Like, I don't care if you need, like we've seen guys who had come through here, who's the big name now, Heineke. We've seen a story. We had that year we had lost like what 4 or 5 different fucking quarterbacks, and you never saw anyone put up a performance that atrocious, right? And I get it. The Bills are solid. The Bills are good, but they're not that damn good. They're not 40-0 good. And the reason why they get that 40 is because the defense was playing well. The defense had a lot of missed opportunities. But when you're fucking exhausted because your offense cannot sustain a drive and your offense is putting up 8 yards in a fucking half, right? You're I don't know if it's such a thing, and I might be overdoing it, but your quarterback's put up a fucking negative passer rating, if that's ever possible. If it was ever possible, he'd be the one to do it. Like, you cannot win. And if you don't think that doesn't do something to the mentality of the guys on the other side of the ball, even if the mentality of the guys around you, like, this guy's not good, you're not going to go as hard. You're not going to put yourself out there as much. And then once you start seeing that number start rising and you see that quarterback is not making the play, you're going to lose spirit. You're going to lose hope. It should be Drip Driscoll, because then at least you don't feel any particular kind of way. Hey, we wasted a draft pick on this guy or anything like that. Well, technically. It's just Mills ain't got it. And it's unfortunate to say he's just not it. And so with that being said, the Patriots have a solid defense, right? They put a lot of pressure on Tom recently. And I hate saying it, the GOAT. Y'all think Mills is going to have success with no weapon? Tom had weapons, right? Like the GOAT with weapons. And you say, oh, it was raining, and that's the excuse they make. It was raining. Guess what? Allen played the same rain game, right? And I don't know, and I'm 99 willing to bet that no, of course, energy probably not open. There's probably, I think I've seen some clouds in the sky, 1. But 2, this is like an old picture. It's probably like the last time it ever was open. It just so happened to have the Patriots on the thing. But the thing about it is, the advantage that the Texans do have when we come to talking Patriots is that the majority of their O-line died this week. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Here we turn the wrong way on play. And you do that multiple times. Didn't that happen multiple times? When he snapped the ball and just lost it? Like, bro, it's just, you had the whole week of practice. You had what, 10 days? You had all that other shit, like, they died, but, they got, Mills are terrible. But they got like 4 of their linemen are injured. They only got like one. The center's like the only starter that they have. You know what I'm saying? And so they've had to go to the practice squad for some guys. And so you would think that might be an advantage for the Texans on defense. But again, the defense is opportunistic. The defense has the ability to get turnovers, and they could have had multiple against the Bills. They just dropped some. Some of the fumbles didn't go their way. The ball, it's wet, whatever, right? The defense has opportunities to make plays, right? Hill, Reed, guys like that can make plays. But Texans will win today. Participation trophy. What the fuck, Professor Trill? Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking, Professor Trill? Um, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's been my biggest thing about Mills is the inconsistency in his throwing motion. Like, even when there's no pressure on him, it's never consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never consistent. So that's my deal. Is like, what can you expect from a guy who can't be consistent even without pressure on him? Like, this guy's gonna be that. I just and again, this is not the shit on Mills show. It kind of is because as much as I talk down on the rest of the Texans prior to this year, I'm liking for the most part what everybody else is doing. I'm not a Cooks fan. I was liking what Cooks is doing. He made Cooks out there looking bad. Like, the guy is not good. This Texans team is better than people want to give them credit for. But when the leader, the guy who touches the ball every snap, is a walking clusterfuck, right? I don't know if that's the thing, but I mean, he's just a walking clusterfuck. That should tell you everything. And again, in his head, I think Mills sees something different. Like the read the room, right? What shoes is he wearing today? What shoes is he wearing today, right? I don't know when Tyrod coming back. I almost didn't want to do another stream until Tyrod came back. Like that, that's how I was feeling. I was like, I don't even want to talk about this dude, right? Um, so get a sag, play guitar, your whole stop. So my thing is just like, man, it is what it is. Real quick though, and I wanted to segue back to the reference that was made earlier. Shout out to Asmel. The one thing that both of these teams have in common, both 1-3. Some people think the Texans are so bad that they don't even remember that they had a win. They actually beat Jacksonville, right? But the one thing, the one positive that both of these teams can take away today is that a former coach on both of their staffs uh, is who we thought he was, right? Is who we thought he was. So apparently, I'm not a college guy, but I seen it trending and all the people talking about it, everybody having something to say, especially fucking most of Houston bitch ass media. Oh, Bill O'Brien, bad play calling, and he lost the game, and it kind of everybody got memes and all that shit again. Same motherfuckers who didn't say anything when he was here. Oh, just you got these excuses. But we told y'all when he got on at Alabama that it would be a regrettable decision. Now, it's not going to impact Alabama in the long run. We know how these things go with college. Alabama's a team everybody wants to see. So when they have the college football playoffs, all that, like, they'll be there. But my thing is that he looked like a fool. The fool that we all knew he was, right? Remember, everybody said, "Oh, you shouldn't have fired Bill. You shouldn't have." So on the national scene now, I think people are seeing like, oh, he really was that bad. Well, he really was that atrocious, right? Yeah, I don't understand how he still keeps getting, put on places. But here's the thing that I saw, and I meant to save the fucking thing and I didn't, the video. If y'all didn't see it, Bill O'Brien and Nick Caserio, I don't know if you can call it a fist bump, a dab, or whatever you want to, before the game, right? And I'm assuming Nick was out there scouting. And rule number one, never take Alabama quarterbacks. For how y'all want to. I know there's one. We were talking about one. But anyway. Did you see the body language? If y'all saw that, drop a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that. 0 if you didn't. But if you did see it, the body language was so contentious between both. It's kind of like one of those things like we had a working relationship, so I somewhat gotta acknowledge you. You know what I mean? Just so it doesn't look like I'm spiting you. You know what I mean? Wise man, what's the motherfucking deal? So my thing is this is that tells you a lot of everything that's been being said, right? A lot of everything that's been being said. Y'all didn't see it? Oh shit, I'm gonna have to pull that shit up for y'all. I'll make it quick. I think I can find it quick. Let's get this party started quickly. But and that energy, because like I say, I'm big on body language though. Like it tells you a lot that tells you almost everything that you need to know. And then remember last week what happened? DeAndre Carter went for like 1-on-1 or some shit, something crazy. I tell you, people leave the Texans and they'll have shit like this is just a fucking this is just a jump off for the next thing. It's sad. Let me see. Let me find this shit. Let me find this shit. All right, that's somebody recording on their screen. Being fucking plastic surgery fan. It's terrible. No, we got better looking fans than that we could show. Anywho, and Mark Ingram even had something to say about Bill O'Brien's play calling. Let me find this damn video. I know we got it. What's going on? How's on? Let me see the latest. What's on that damn video? All right, so y'all want to do this other shit? I guess I have to use this one. But you can kind of see it, right? You can kind of tell. Still on this one that Asmel retweeted. All right, pull this up for y'all real quick. And so, like I said, it's just the body language between the two shows you, like, would it have been the same shit had he got here, right? Because remember that in this scenario, former Patriot going against team, like, yes, there's all kind of underlying storyline, but those storylines don't matter when the fucking teams suck, right? Like, does not matter at all when the fucking the teams are not good. So I'm not gonna dive into all that goofiness and tomfoolery. All right, let me oh, so anyway, like the distance, right? I'm sorry, it took me all this time because I was showing it up beforehand. But like the distance, the fact that like they almost like there was almost like fucking 2 yards in between. They leaning on one foot and doing like all this. It's like I really don't want to touch you. I don't want your Billy O stink on me. And then say like he just mad like motherfucker, you got the job I used to have. It was like then you heard the rumors with Bill trying to get fired. Like it's all bad, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like he don't, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like he's pissed off. He's a piece of shit. Like Bill O'Brien sucks. We've been saying that, right? And I was one of the last on the Bill O'Brien wagon, and it took what it took for me to leave that. So I own that, right? But this dude, how does he have a job? And there's so many other capable coaches out there on multiple levels that should have a shot before this dude ever does. You know what I mean? But he will continue to get hired. He will continue to get opportunities because why? He once was a head coach. He won some playoff games in the easy division. He yelled at Tom Brady one time, right? He used to work with the fucking Patriots. So it's really trash. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Maybe something to look forward to. Exactly. That's the one thing. Like, so this is what I'm gonna do next. I'm actually start watching Astros baseball, so I don't jump on the bandwagon shit. So I can actually we can really start having that conversation because that's the only thing I don't ever really want to try to get into. It's just like I'm always on the bandwagon time. Like I gotta wait till the Astros are bad again, then start talking about it, then let them get good again. But then what if they like never get bad again, right? But it's One of these fucking spammy ass fucking things. Hold on. Let me get these things. What the hell you talking about, Trill? You're a terrible person. Oh, the question will Hunter folks? Yeah, I'm gonna be in the Discord. I'm having everything booted up and we'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely we will be if you are in the Discord. If you are in the Discord, yes, we'll be there. We had a game on, all that good stuff. Yes, I will be in the Discord today. Um, if you want to be a part of that, patreon.com/softsports. Do it before the game starts because I'm not checking no emails or anything after the game starts. So if you miss out on that opportunity to chop it up with the Sauce Nation, with the Roundtable, with everybody in the Discord, it's always a good time. No matter how bad the Texans are, like no matter how bad the Texans are, it's always a good time to Discord. I wasn't in there last time. I had it on last time, but like I said, there's been some other things. That's family in town. They just left. They've been in for like 3 weeks. That's why y'all was hearing Family Feud in the back of streams and all kind of weird shit. Because they were older and they had the TV people really fucking live and that shit. Anyway, we'll talk about it in the den or some shit. So yeah, that also had an impact on some of the shit that was going on. But right. If you're a Houston fan, at least you got the Astros. At least you have the hope and the Rockets coming up because I still feel like this is going to be a 2-year process when it comes to the Texans, right? Maybe more, depending on what happens, depending on the stuff with WD-40, all of those stuff. But getting back to the interaction, right? Because for a long time, remember the rumor was, oh, we want to go get after Casario and we're going to bring him in when Bill's like, how would that have worked out? How would that have worked out with that energy that you just saw, right? That tells you Bill is like a person that you just cannot fucking get along with. He's like a trash ass person. Like he's a personality. Well, he's fake tough. He's a fucking idiot. Um, and it's just like, so what if Casario would have came? Everybody, oh, we got Brian Gaine. We got Brian Gaine canceled. If Casario would have came, you would have got Casario canceled. Like it wouldn't have made a difference as long as Bill O'Brien was here. And I know that the story came out. They're talking about, oh, that he was, trying to get. I believe it. I really, you said I could have let them join in the Discord conversation. Huh? They don't want to? No. The old folks? No. They old and very hard of hearing. That's not going to work. Um, so again, it was just like it's a situation where the Rockets got to look like they got a lot of potential. I'm excited about the Rockets. I'm actually trying to drop some Rockets content this week, so I don't get depressed talking about the fucking Texans. But we do a thing around here, and I had some graphics, man. I don't know how they got deleted. Like, not they didn't get deleted like with everything else. I did some shit recently, and maybe I moved some files to the wrong place. They might still exist, and I just don't know where I put them. Actually, yeah, they might be there. Anyway, we're doing a thing around this camp called Mark My Motherfucking Words, right? And if you don't know what Mark My Motherfucking Words is, it means that you have to make a bold prediction. You have to make a statement, put your name on it, right? A bold prediction about an outcome that's going to happen in today's game. So if you want to drop that in the chat, hashtag MMMFW, right? Mark my motherfucking words. And then put your bold prediction. But it can't be, I think that Davis is going to throw for 100. Actually, Davis Mills throwing for 100 yards might be a bold fucking prediction. It might be the boldest of bold predictions, right? Because he is. I don't even got my. You know what? I still got it. Like when I lost everything, I thought I lost mine. That nigga garbage. Um, wow. Really? A hair flip. See, this is why niggas from Port Arthur, right? I got a stepbrother from Port Arthur. I don't even fuck with that nigga like that. But this other nigga in this chat from Port Arthur, Trill, as he calls himself. We all know Pearland is the new land of the Trill. Me grabbing my hair and putting it behind me so that it's no longer inconvenience in front of me on screen. It's not a hair flip. It's not like you ain't cock my head back and do all this shit, nigga. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. Who knows what shoes? Who knows what shoes? If Dave Smith, If Davis Mills has them ones on today, he'll be on site. You better not with 13s is my fucking the 13s are my favorite Jays. Like the 13s are my favorite Jays. The 11s are next. All the rest of them kind of hit or miss, right? All I know is if that motherfucker, if he comes out playing anything like he has been, and they let this motherfucker play the whole game, dog, I don't know. Like you can't, I mean, it can't be about confidence. You can't say it's about confidence and all this other shit. Because he talks to me, yeah, I'm super confident in myself. No, the fuck you're not. One, Davis Mills needs to get a buzz cut, right? Just need to go get a fade or something because I don't know what's going. The drip school, right? If he wears some Elijah ones, I'll fight that nigga. I'll fight that nigga. Yeah, that's what it is. He definitely on some black Air Force activity. He, yes, 13s. 13s are the best Jays. 13s are the best Jays. Motherfucker got a Superman shirt on. Yeah, we got so many better plays than talking about this crazy team. All right, so here's the deal, right? Mark my motherfucker, another goose egg dog. If you back to back goose egg dog, can that fight him? Until you want to jump in the chat and ask boy Brick. But Brick was in here earlier. I think Ray timed him out. I want Brickford to actually call. I don't know. I didn't do the phone line last week. Well, win, lose, or draw. I'll open up the line today. But he really wearing the Kobe's? Like he's really wearing the Kobe's? Stop. Stop. Mercer's 2 sacks. Taken from 120 and 2 tubs. Okay. Fine 100 yards rushing. Okay. Marco motherfucking Mills getting benched. Mills will only throw one catch, attempt to make over 5 picks. Oh, that's believable. That's not even bold. Okay, white persuasion got it across the board. Mills 3 TDs. Mills gonna be playing Madden on the little pad. Gonna be playing mobile Madden on the little pad on the sideline. That's the only way I see Mills throwing 3 TDs. Jalen Green 30. I can see it. KPJ 15. Astros win the series. I'm with that. Davis win. Mark my motherfucking words. Mills throw 0 interceptions. Like you can't put on great players' shoes and think it makes you great because it does not. Right? You cannot just because you put on great player shoes, like it doesn't work that way. This is not NBA Jam. Is it the shoes? Like this is not how it works, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it does not go down like that. That dude is terrible. Like again, read the room. Put on that motherfucker need to put on some goddamn somebody said Starberries. What he needs to be wearing is the C Web dot eyes. That's it. Just throw some spice into that. But that's what he needs to be wearing. And that's what he deserves, right? The C Web, the dot eyes with the little dilly. That's what he needs to be wearing. Nothing else. Like that's the caliber of player he is compared to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he needs to be. Okay. Hold on one second. Give me just one moment. All right. So yeah, answer my phone. Hey, when important people call, you got to answer, man. That's how that works, right? We live in a day and age where you got to appreciate your folks. You never know. You never know when it's the last time you ever gonna talk to somebody not to be negative. But hey, answer them phone calls. Well, somebody was listening to a thing. Who was it? What's his name? one of the Gracies, and it was an interview he did, and he talked about, I want to say it was his son that called him for something, and he had like declined the call, and he was like, "Oh, I'll call him when I get done with whatever." And I think his son ended up dying. You know what I'm saying? I think his son ended up dying, and he didn't get to talk to him. So now he says, like, no matter what he does, if it's an important call, sets everything to the side, and he has that conversation, and then you go from there. Mills needs some Kwame Brown. Shit, Kwame Brown is that man right now. Boy, Kyle ever called me, boy. Kyle, get the fuck, put a hand on the line. Let me holler. Let me holler at a real nigga. Appreciate the love, Cody Moore. Cody Moore, appreciate the love. Super chat love. Oh wow. Mills be the first human to get. How would that go? Would you have to take bones out the back? That's terrible. Yeah, hit that like button, right? And we got a couple of minutes right before we get into this thing. But more prediction. I've seen some mark my motherfucking words. I know we're all depressed. I know we're all sad. I'm trying to drop a score prediction in the chat. Let me know what y'all think, right? Kobe looking down like, take off my shoes, dog. He deserves some Croc cleats. Oh my god, the generic 2K shoes. That's terrible. 17 is better, right? The 17 is better. Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. Like it's. Let me see. Nelson, what's the motherfucking deal? Swag Daddy. See, you know what I'm goddamn Trill. One, I already read it by the time you put that shit on there. And then two, fuck you. 40 nothing Patriots, a back-to-back 40 burger. Oh, god damn it. No, this shit gonna be stuck in my fucking head already for the game. So that's awesome. All right. I see 32 nothing, 24-13. I see negative 12. Oh, good grief. It might happen. They might like, nigga, you didn't play so bad. You owe us some points for next game. We're just gonna put y'all in the hole. 31-14 New England. All right. Does anybody he won't pass Texas steal this game? Shit. Dog, mama man. Yeah. No, let me tell y'all. I don't give a fuck who feels whatever kind of way. Big meeting in this town is lame, and like I said, them motherfuckers been stealing from the little guy for a long time, like a long time, because we don't know if they got program directors or whoever, whatever. Niggas is not creative, niggas is not original, the motherfuckers corporate as fuck, and so they go out and they find the smaller guys who may not have a platform, so then they steal the shit. Because again, if you're a bigger person, you put some shit out there, it's going to spread to a lot more people, and they're going to attribute those things to you, even though you did not originate that. Mills Mamba mentality, dog. If Mills it's like that. If there's a dead Mamba, that's Mills Mamba mentality. Mills is like, what's the motherfuckers? Them fucking pig nose, them fucking what them snakes called? Where they roll over and play dead. That's the Mills mentality. If Mills was a snake, that's that's the snake he would be, right? Juice WRLD. What you got to talk about? Just say 80-3 Texas. Oh no. That's what I'm saying. I'm black. That's what I'm saying. Have y'all seen it? And aside from garbage time, when has Mills sustained a drop? That's what I'm saying. Like, even if I saw the potential for it, I would be like, all right, maybe, just maybe. Dog, the dude has not taken you past. The only time Mills has had any success is when the defense has turned the ball over and given him a short field. Right? That's it. Sure. And that's all, right? That's the only time. Like, the dude cannot move the ball, cannot sustain drive unless he's got a penalty. I'm sorry. You can get a penalty that's extended a drive. But other than that, dude, it's garbage, bro. Like I don't see it. Like you can sit here and tell me, oh, there's the talents there, the whatever. No, it's nothing. Waterbox. Michael 909, what's the motherfucking deal? Copper is Copper with the pig nose? I thought it was a motherfucker different one with the fucking pig nose that rolled over. I used to know what the motherfucker was. I can't remember. It might be the copper nose. It might be a copper in it. I don't. Okay, let me drop my first. Let me drop my motherfucking words, and then this is almost time to slide out here. I'll be in the Discord. Mark my motherfucking words. I can't put nothing on Mills. I'm gonna give it the running game puts up a combined buck 65. Right between I think Philip Lindsay finally goes off today. Philip Lindsay has been a disappointment. If you think otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Philip Lindsay has been a big disappointment for me this year. So I would definitely say today will be the day that he goes off. I think that Mark. Let me see. Let me jot my stuff down. I'm thinking too much shit. So, not, I don't think I'm 88, but I'll be thinking too much things. So, all right. I'm gonna give Ingram. I don't think he gets a buck out of it. I give Ingram 85. What I said, a buck 60, a buck 65. Okay. And I give the other 80 to Lindsay. Maybe two solid big runs. I'm gonna give Mark two TDs. It's gonna be you don't have to push through at the goal line. I have nothing for Davis Mills. I think he throws only two interceptions today. That's the best. Like I can't give him positive props. Mills only throws two. That's my love. That's the love for Mills right there. Defense, 4 turnovers in some form or fashion. I think 2 INTs, 2 fumbles, right? Recovered actually this time. Zach's playing. I got love for my boy Zach. But it's about that time, ain't you? Oh, it is game time. So, score real quick. Patriots 24, Texans 14. That's how we rocking. Post game show immediately after the thing. If you're in the Patreon, if you're in the Discord, you get that thing. But with that being said, it's your boy at Honcho. I'm gonna do y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I appreciate y'all following through. We'll be here immediately after the game. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share, subscribe, do all those good things that let YouTube know that the channel exists and that y'all like it. So with that being said, I'm gone. Y'all stay saucy. I'm out.